I saw a man fall into a vat of chocolate once. He survived, but he was never the same after that. I suppose you could say he was Choco Loco. Greetings and welcome back to another Oreo-tastic episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host as always, Geycen McOreo. With us today is the chocolate... Wait, what's with us today? Chocolate-flavored Oreos. Yes, these are a classic. They're a staple. They've been around for a long time. I haven't seen them in the stores. I've seen a lot of the dark chocolate. I've seen the dark chocolate thins, but I haven't seen chocolate pop out a lot. So when I was at Big Lots the other day for $3.49, I figured, what the hell? Let's do a review on them. We may not get this chance again. Maybe they're going off the market. If they're going to clearance and discount places, they might not be selling well. So I would imagine if you like these, you should probably stock up now. I was actually quite startled to find quite a few flavors on clearance at Big Lots. If you have a Big Lots near you, go check it out. Look at their food section. I guarantee you're going to find a bunch of Oreos. There was a few flavors there that jumped out at me. There was not coffee. There was peanut butter, which is one of my favorites. I almost grabbed that. But just the fact that I hadn't seen these in a while and we hadn't reviewed them on the channel. We did review the mini chocolate ones recently, and I'm not exactly sure what those are still to this day. I believe those were also found either at Big Lots or they were found at, there's another store next to Big Lots, another one of those cheap stores. And they were very good. There was something very different about them, unexpected. There was another language on the package. I don't know if that's something that's coming our way, that's been our way and went somewhere else, but nonetheless, we're going to try the classic regular old chocolate cream chocolate Oreos and see what we think about them. What do you say? And as is tradition around here, we're going to give them a first smell. I imagine they're going to be very chocolatey because not just the cocoa shell, but the chocolate cream inside is all chocolate. It's a lot of chocolate. It's a chocolate overload. It's really what I try to avoid with the new Oreo flavors. I know I complain a lot about the chocolate flavors. There's all these ultimate chocolate and chocolate cake and dark cake and dirt cake. And there's all these chocolate ones. It all derived from somewhere. And this is the original. This is the chocolate cream. This is one of the first flavors, if I'm not mistaken, that they added. I'd have to look it up, but I'll let you know on the screen now if this is and what year it came out. Because obviously the original were the classic. They were out for, from the 50s or whatever. And now we have umpteen million flavors. I've had the opportunity to try, I think it's around 113 or 114 now. I did a video recently of my top 10 favorite flavors, if you want to check that one out. All right, let me smell these. Here we go. I'm definitely getting the richness of the cocoa in there, but not a lot of the chocolate cream. And I imagine that's just because it's all chocolate. It's going to be hard to tell them apart. So let's take a look at one. We'll give it a little twist test here. These do seem to be a standard cream, though they do seem a little excessive. Is that crazy to you? Does that seem a little bit more than normal? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Let's see if it'll come apart. Okay, good. Oh, wait. It's like a section of the cream stayed on here. Not a lot. The majority of the cream went on the main cookie, but there was definitely a little residue left. That's a little suspicious. I wonder what the sell-by date is on these. The suggested sell-by date. Well, I don't really know. I'll put it on the screen later because I don't really care right now. I just want to eat one of these, see what they're like. It's been a long time since. I can't tell you, honestly, the last time that I've actually had a chocolate Oreo. So let's break this in half because it's 7:53 in the morning, and let's see what we think of the chocolate Oreo, the Chocolate Oreo ski. Here we go. I feel like there's something stronger after outside lingers longer. It is such a different cookie than a regular Oreo cookie. That chocolate cream really changes everything. It makes it a chocolate experience because you're getting the cocoa in the outer cookie shell. You're getting the chocolate cream on the inside. And it combines because there's definitely two different flavors there. There's a chocolate. And clearly, the shell is not just a chocolate. It's a cocoa. And when you combine those two, it's like a hot chocolate. I don't know how to explain it any better. It's just a good combination. I almost dropped my milk there. Anywho, if you haven't had the opportunity to check out Cryptid Bits with General Tidbits and you're into cryptid, you should definitely check out her channel. Occasionally I pop in on there. And she was the one that sent us this mug, her and her lover, Herbie. Wonderful man, wonderful woman. Appreciate them, love them to death. And we wouldn't be able to do these milk dunking test without them, because no other cup in the world could have held this milk that's going to help me determine how much of a score this Oreo is going to get. All right, let's just dunk it. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. One little monkey went bathing in the zoo. One little kitty fell in with him. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm just trying to soften up my Oreo. That was terrible. I'm terribly sorry. Here we go. What an experience that is. The milk enhances it in every single way. I like that it breaks down the cookie enough so that the cream and the cookie are a little bit more of a similar consistency. Mixing faster, better. And of course, milk's favorite cookie is Oreo. So whenever you put an Oreo in milk, it's going to enhance. Well, not every time, because there's a lot of flavors out there. Like recently we did the Sour Patch Kids. I would not recommend putting those in milk. It doesn't make sense. You don't dip Sour Patch Kids in milk. You don't grab a handful of Sour Patch Kids, throw in milk, and take a sip, do you? I don't. If you do, that's okay. Everybody does stuff different. I don't do it that way, though. And now that we've taken the time to try out this cookie, I think it's time to score them. I'm going to give them an 8.5. They're really good. They're different. They're so much different than the Oreo, the original classic with the white cream inside. I can't call it vanilla because I'm not exactly sure what it is. The sweet cream from the original cookie is just as good as far as I'm concerned. If you love chocolate, I would actually go with these over a regular Oreo. They're fantastic. I don't know if they're out there readily available or not. Like I said, I found these at Big Lots, and it's very rare that I don't see, because if I go to the store, I'm hitting that Oreo aisle, and I'm looking at the 64 million flavors available to me just to see if there's something that I've missed or something I want to bring back and tell you guys about. And I hadn't seen the chocolate in a while, and when I saw the mini chocolate, I thought it might be my only opportunity to do a chocolate Oreo review. So there it is. I hope you love it. 8.5. And if you guys are loving the content that I am creating, as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, would you please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and hitting that little bell icon, because it'll let you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier and a little bit more Oreo-tastic together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love, and never let your inner child die. Ooh, eat chocolate Oreos. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, do no harm. I'm Geycen Oliveira. This is the Vodkast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road to 50. Take care, my friends, and happy adventuring.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.